everybody, Lisa and Peggy here. Welcome to a very special episode of Say Yes to the Deck. So today, here's the setup. So
I'm picking the deck.
You spoiled it.
What is the setup? I'm picking the deck.
Okay, Peggy's going to pick the deck, but she's picking from among a curated list of decks that were suggested and voted on by members of the Unicorn Fam. Those are our channel members. So they at least did an original part to make sure that it was not a deck I already had. And we got a list of 10.
Yes, because there's.
See, it's difficult. If we'd have given you this job and said, okay, come up with a list of decks for me to pick from, you wouldn't have been able to do it because you have no idea what I actually do and don't have.
I know some of what you have.
I could have sent you my spreadsheet. I guess I could have done that. But then you would have had to research. And that wouldn't have been fun for you.
Okay.
So thank you to the Unicorn Fam.
Thank you, everybody, for making this a little bit less torturous.
So the rules are simple.
But I get to say no to 9 decks.
Yes, there are 10 on the list.
And then the cheapest deck is the one you get to have.
That's not the way this is supposed to work. You're supposed to pick the deck you know I want. I don't know I want. Wait, you're supposed to pick the deck you know is the one I should have. Based on knowing
None of
them.
them.
This is not going to be a very long video.
It's going to be a 5-minute video. No, you don't need any of this shit.
Okay. In reality, though, this came about because last time I did a Say Yes to the Deck, Peggy's like, why did you even pick... Why is this even on the list? You shouldn't even have this on the list.
Yeah,
and I'm like, clearly you need to pick my deck for me.
And it just blew up.
So now it's between you and the Unicorn Fam to make sure I get something fun. And so we're going to be sharing the screen in a minute.
Something fun. Cheap. We're going for cheap.
We're not going for cheap.
Okay, so now you said you narrowed it down to 10 decks. I'm going to narrow it down to 5, and then we're going to go from there.
You can do any kind of narrowing you want. You can ask me anything you want within reason.
Which one's cheapest?
Well, I'll be showing you the prices as we go.
Okay.
You can't. I'm trusting you to make a good decision for me.
Okay. You've already got one up that you can't have.
Well, okay, wait, I haven't shared the screen yet. So, this is the first one. This one actually got the most upvotes of everything from the Unicorn Fam. So, what are your thoughts?
You showed me this deck before.
Yes.
Except for you.
I never showed you this because I've never seen this.
You showed me something with this. Did you share a link with me or something? Because I've seen that
possible.
before.
I might have shown it to you.
Anyway, you just got the Boo Tarot.
I did.
I
can show it so you guys know what we're talking about. Hold on. I show. I just got it.
That's not one of my bags.
It came
What the hell is it doing in that bag?
It came in a sack.
Its own bag.
It's not even a tarot bag. It's like a bag, like a tote bag. It's not like a bag.
Okay.
You're fine. Calm down.
So you're fine.
Anyways, this is... Hold on, I have to block Peggy's face so that it will focus. This is the Boo Tarot. So it's already a ghosty. See, it's a ghosty tarot already. So I just got this in. So this is what you're referring to.
Because you were showing that to me a couple days ago.
Yeah, because it just came in at the time we're filming.
They're both thematically similar. If you get this deck, then one of them is going to get completely ignored.
This is true. So, I do want to show you guys a couple more images though.
It looks cute. It looks cute. It's logistics. You're not taking this off your list though, are you?
Yeah, I'll take this off my list.
No, I mean you're like one of these days list.
No, I will because it's I only need one ghosty tarot. I can't see myself. But let me show you. It's cute. Let me show you guys the pictures. This is Make Playing Cards. So this is what the deck looks. It is really, really adorable. In fact, if the Boo Tarot hadn't come out, and I will say,
I was just gonna say, if you didn't have the Boo Tarot, I'd probably recommend this one for you.
It's really adorable.
But and I've got 10 others. I got 9 other decks. I get to reject 9 decks, so we shouldn't.
I like how you're focusing on the fact that you get to say no to 9, not that you get to say yes to 1.
That was.
I'm excited about the yes to 1.
That was the perk that got me on camera with you. I get to say no 9 times, and you can't stop me.
I can't stop you. That's the rule.
That's the rule.
All right, well, so this one's off the list, yeah?
It's cute. It's super cute, but you literally just got a very similar theme.
Yeah.
The art's different,
I like the backs, too. I really like that. Look at the teacher for the Hierophant with all the different religious symbols. That's super cute. It's a really cute deck.
It's a cute deck.
It's $41 US, and it's on Make Playing Cards.
That's really too bad.
We'll have a link to it down below.
No, it's a cute deck, but no, it's not going to work for you because you got something. You just got that deck.
So this one was the most upvoted. I don't know if I wrote down how many upvotes the Unicorn Fam gave to everything.
But it's on Make Playing Cards. It's not going anywhere, so it's probably going to.
No,
I know you. It's cute. It's probably going to end up back in your list in 6 months, 8 months. Once you're done with that deck. No, like once you're
like when I trade that one, then I'll need a new book.
Well, I don't want to say trade because every time you get a new deck, you go wee, and then you sometimes you love it and keep using it a lot, and sometimes you use it a little less.
True. Sometimes I settle into it, and sometimes I settle out of it.
Yeah, whatever.
That's kind of how that goes.
Even if you keep the other one, I can see you eventually getting this one as well.
Thanks for your blessing. I'll keep that in mind next time I have.
It's cheap. I remember that.
You know that's US dollars plus shipping.
Oh well, then no, you don't want that.
Anyways, I'm gonna remember that you said I could have this one. Okay, moving on.
I didn't say you could have it. I said you're going to want it.
At some point.
At some point.
Yeah.
And I'll veto it then.
Okay. Next on the list. So this one is off the list. The next one, this one also got a lot of upvotes. This is the Journey of the Sacred Bee. Tarot.
You've told me about this one.
So the thing about this is that people have been suggesting it to me since the Kickstarter.
Okay, why are you doing all the talking? It doesn't matter about what you...
I'm just telling you the background. People have been suggesting it to me for a long, long time. That's all I'll
now
say.
there was some... Now,
and you can ask me questions.
Am I remembering correctly that you said there was some decks that were suggested to you that didn't... Because you narrowed it down to 10 decks before...
I only narrowed it down based on what got the most upvotes. And other than that, I did not let my opinion be a part of it, other than whether or not I had it. So I'm trusting you and the
really don't get a choice.
Yeah, like I did not kick anything off the list personally or anything like that.
Okay, so only 10 decks were recommended?
No, I took the top 10 of the upvoted comments.
Okay, so you didn't...
So I didn't let my opinion sway it.
Any deck that didn't make the cut has nothing to do with whether or not it's a good deck. It just had to do with its personal popularity within the group.
Yes. I think the reason I've had so many suggestions to get this one is because of the color.
Okay, what's your immediate reation to this deck?
It's bees, and I don't... I mean, like, bees are cute, but, like, I don't have a specific...
Okay.
This is what I've always said when I've anti-hauled it and stuff, is like, but it's bees. It's, like, pretty, but it's bees. So that's my instant reaction.
Oh, because you don't like bugs.
Yeah, like, I mean, they're fine.
Bees.
Bumblebees are real cute, but, like, I don't have a strong association. They'd be like, let's reach for the bee tarot today. But bees are associated with the goddess, so there's that. And the divine feminine, so that's kind of cool. But, like, I don't know that this is what I would reach for, to be completely honest.
It's nice.
It's really well done, and it's wildly popular.
Yeah, and
the colors are something else. Oh, look at the honey on the 8 of Wands. Sorry, okay.
Yeah, I don't see this one being... Okay, I see this one being...
It's collage-y.
It's collage-y. Actually, you know who I could see really, really liking this deck is Danny.
Yeah, I wonder, does Danny have this?
Danny and maybe even Dustin. It's got a lot of elements that they both seem to really enjoy.
I think also one of the reasons this might have been suggested to me is it looks like a lot of the keywords are thothy.
Thothy?
Yeah, thothy.
What a thothy deck.
They're thothy.
Are you a thothy girl?
I am a thothy girl. That is actually a joke a pun I've already made. Have I not made that around you?
Probably. I ignore you at the so it's...
Do not. Okay, so
I'm sure we have.
We can pause on it for now, or we can take it off.
This is my decision.
Oh yeah, right. I'm for
okay.
I'm used to being in control, clearly.
Okay, but I'm going to say that there's been a few references to bees that you've gotten really into. I'm going to take it off for now, but we might revisit it.
Like we later or later in this video?
Me. I'm picking the deck.
What I mean is later in this video, or do you mean when you say revisit? I need to know if I'm closing the tab or keeping it open.
Keep the tab open for now because we're only 2 decks in and we're already like nah.
There. Okay. Next.
Because remember every time you see bee themed stuff because of just the...
I think of everybody else with... You mean like fabrics and things?
You always get really excited when you see that stuff.
For other people.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, we'll take that off then.
Really?
Well, if you're not getting excited for yourself and only getting excited because, so-and-so will really like this blah, then yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I do like that it's
nice.
Thothy. Oh, there's a unicorn in the 7 of Swords.
You're not getting a deck based on one card. Okay, we already said take it out.
Am I closing it? Okay.
Yeah, take it out.
Okay. Wisdom of Huffies. This one is admittedly really, really beautiful, and I really like the keywords. So engage trust your wisdom.
Is this a tarot deck or
This is an oracle deck. It's mass market. Let me make it bigger for people. Dance.
Okay.
Befriend pleasure.
See the peacock in it?
Yeah, it's really beautiful. This would actually pair well, I feel like, with the Wisdom of the Sacred Bee.
Does it have like chakra stuff in it?
I don't know. I wonder if we can check that out. Keep the faith. It does have a bit of that vibe, doesn't it? Look at the lotus.
Some of the
Love
cards,
unabashedly.
yeah, some of those cards do. That one there has a chakra feel to it as well.
Yeah. It's got that energy. So Hafiz, I believe, is a Sufi poet, if I remember correctly. Well, let me be totally wrong. Hafiz. Oh, look, so Sufi poet.
There you go.
I knew a thing.
Okay, we're going to leave that one on the list.
This is pretty. 45 degrees, or 45. What did I say? 45 degrees. I thought there was going to be more photos, but there isn't. What is it? What did I say? 45. Oh, 45 cards. That's what I was going to say. 45 cards. So it's a decent number of cards. It's not. It
looks like has it been out for a while?
No, it's relatively new. It came out in April.
Okay, well, we're going to leave that one on the list because that kind of artwork is stuff that you really, especially when it's got imagery defined in the artwork, I think that's something that you have always really liked.
Yeah, that one's pretty.
It's very contemplatable.
Contemplative.
Whatever. Whatever.
It is contemplatable. It's true. Okay.
Contemplative.
Contemplative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
You like to when you're doing article. You do like to do the compliment. No, I can't remember the word. No, I can't say it. You ever say a word so many times like, what's it mean? You like to contemplate your cards.
I do.
Especially
yes.
oracles. Okay.
Yes.
Lots of artwork means
so
lots
this
to
stays
look
up
at.
for now?
That stays up for now.
Okay, the next one. This is very exciting. I don't know who brought this up. I didn't even know this existed. So this is a let me make the pictures bigger. It's got a nod to makeup. So the Ace of Cups, she's holding a cup with some makeup.
Is that what it's about?
No, it's like a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, kind of. Look. That's the Hermit.
Oh, okay. So if it's about makeup.
It is. It's got nods to makeup. See, she's holding a lipstick, but she's also got some makeup stuff in her Justice scales. Do you see? Oh, here, I can make it even bigger. There we go. Look at the 9 of Wands. She's super sassy, and she's got like almost like she's like make-upped herself in a way that's like kind of warrior-y.
Okay.
She's got nail. Oh, what happened? Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Look it. There's a compact, like an eyeshadow palette, a lipstick, a makeup brush, a cup of makeup brushes.
Okay, so does it complement the meanings of the cards? Let's look at Two of Pentacles.
Where's the Two of Pentacles?
It's
Okay,
right
there we go. Yeah, she's trying to choose which palette to use. Like my life every day when I do my makeup.
Okay, what explain the Two of Pentacles to me?
You're usually juggling responsibilities, things you need to do. She's just juggling makeup compacts instead of coins.
So would you do a serious reading with this card or a not so serious reading with this card? Because I don't
The
with
devil's
this
kind of
deck,
hot
sorry.
though. Right?
Okay, you like it when your hobbies combine.
I do. Would I do a serious reading with this? I don't know.
So you would only be buying this to use for yourself. You wouldn't be. It's not. I don't see this as a deck that you would use for doing readings for other people. Which is fine. You have plenty of decks that you only use for yourself, even though you could be doing them for other people. Like
I will say it is very Rider-Waite-Smith clone-ish, and I know that's something that I tend to not use as much. I think the theme is so fun.
It's very cute.
It's very cute.
It's very cute. It's very much the thing that makes you go squee.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. I'm not necessarily sure I see you using it. Why are you looking for a deck right now? Because sometimes you buy decks just to collect them.
No. I've actually been in a phase lately where I'm actually being really like not hard on myself, but like I'm being very strict with I'm calling it my library now because I really don't want things just to have them. I want them to use them. And I do find that when if I get something just to have, I find that I eventually end up getting rid of it because I just.
Okay. You would pick a card for yourself with that. You would never do a reading for me with that.
No.
I would never borrow the deck from you. I'm not sure that I would see you using that deck to do readings for any of your clients.
I don't like that the Queen of Pentacles is holding a compact that is completely disproportionate to her body.
That's it then. That's got to go.
Also, I've just noticed that the makeup brush cups seem like they're kind of copy and pasted. Like it's the exact same 3 brushes.
That makes sense.
It does make sense artistically.
78 cards. You've got to.
But I don't like it. I don't like the copy paste factor.
Okay, because you know why? Because I think once you recognize that you can't have something or that it's not going to work for you, you start finding small things to go see, and it's a good idea that I'm not getting.
That's right.
Look at that one tiny thing that is not a problem at all, but now it's highlighted. Now it's just glowing brightly for me.
Yes.
No, it's a really, really cute deck, but I don't actually see you using it more than once or twice.
Like it would probably like live in my makeup area, and then
I
wouldn't actually use it.
Yeah, I don't see you taking it seriously as a deck.
You're probably right.
And all of your decks right now, you want to at least know that you will use it, even if you've got too many decks to use every single day.
Yeah, this is true.
No, you'll use it. You'll use it and go, oh my god, this is really cool. Oh, what makeup should I wear today? I don't know. I think
and then I'd be done with it. I think that's the thing. I think I'd use it a couple of times and then it would sit and sit and sit and sit.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not going to reach for it for client work because that's silly.
For me
it's silly.
Yeah, if you ever revisit the idea of collecting just to collect, this is probably something you should look at. But right now, no.
I haven't been in that space for a very long time.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Okay. Okay. So am I Xing it?
Okay. Yeah, you're Xing that one. It's cute, but it's just the wrong deck at the wrong time for you.
All right. Next. Okay. The Tarot of Dragons. I will completely admit that this is really pretty. And I would have already owned another dragon deck. Let's see if we can get more photos. Yeah, here we go. I would have bought the Celtic Dragon Tarot, which has been around for forever because it's beautiful and it's dragony and it's lovely. And this reminds me of that, but a little bit more.
So now
wait. But a little more brightly colored. Except with the Celtic Dragon Tarot, it reversed. So wands were air when I usually associate them, and so does the tarot with fire.
Okay,
so
what does that have to do with this deck?
I'm getting there. So wands were air and swords were fire, right? So I never got the Celtic Dragon Tarot. And I have to admit, there's a part of me that's like, this is
How
pretty.
many dragon decks do you have right now? One.
Yes.
Do you use it?
A little. Wait.
Do you use it because you're into the deck, or do you use it because it reminds you of me?
Why, yes.
Yeah, why, yes. Okay.
So I have the Smoke, Ash, and Embers.
Yes.
I'll put it in front of your face so they can see it. This is the one by the same thing as Three Trees Tarot. But, like, I'm going to show Peggy now, too. Like, the thing about this, I love this. Can you have too many dragon decks, though? I feel like...
Well...
And this is so...
I think that should stay on the list for now.
I think so, too.
Because whenever you're doing... Because whenever you're doing a reading for me...
I love using dragons.
You always grab that kind of a deck. And we do try to regularly do readings for each other.
Yeah, like, I'd love to read for you with that. That's such a good idea.
Well, and I think you would read for clients with that deck.
I think I would, too. I haven't...
So even... Because you do have a few decks that you kind of have... set aside, not set aside, but
would I I'm trying to think of, like, I've been doing a lot of this or that.
Okay, don't forget, we're narrowing it down to 5, and then we're going to...
True.
You're diving into a lot of detail now that we're going to be diving into all over again.
Is that how you're doing it? You're narrowing it down to 5 first?
I thought that's what we were doing.
You can do it however you want. I don't care.
Well, right now... Okay,
so
right
we're keeping it on the list, yeah?
Well, actually, how many we got? 1, 2, 3,
We've got
4.
2, and then we've only got 4
left. We're down to 6 already.
Yeah, we're down to 6 already.
Okay, we're down to 6 already. So this compared to the Hafiz...
Well, wait, you have to see everything first. You have to see everything first. Well, I guess you don't.
Okay.
However you want.
Okay, so now let's back up. Now, when we're doing this, when you're doing it yourself, there's still the money question.
When I'm doing it myself, well,
it's your birthday this week, so I know that you're not looking at budgets.
Nope. Don't care about the budget.
Okay, so we're going to leave that one on the list, but we're going to skip ahead.
Okay.
Okay, but now a lot of the things that we talk about when we're doing a Say Yes to the Deck, a lot of stuff for a lot of people revolves around budgeting and money. This is your birthday week, so we're going to be a little bit more flexible on that. We're not going to just automatically reach for the most expensive deck.
No, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. I would no more reach for the most expensive deck than that you would insist on the cheapest deck.
So we want to check, but we want to check in on that.
Did you see what I did there? Did you see what I did there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I won't go for the most expensive necessarily just because. You won't go for the cheapest just because.
No, I will.
Anyways, moving on.
Okay, just pointing it out. Because we always touch on that.
Yeah.
And just to make sure that are all of these decks within a reasonable budget, or are any of them like there's some...
I haven't looked at some of them.
There are some indie decks that are like way up there.
3. I think all the rest might be indie.
Okay, because the prices are going to go up from there, and that may matter.
That may matter. This is mass
because
market.
Your birthday is this week, and we are planning on spending money on other things.
Yeah.
So you may have to think about a budget.
Okay. Just keep it in mind. Basically.
It's a backwards thing because we already have birthday plans, so we already have birthday spending coming up. Yep. So we might be.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have to.
You guys will be seeing this after my birthday, by the way. We're filming it just before my birthday.
Her birthday is Wednesday this week.
At the time we're filming.
Yeah. When's it going up?
I have to.
July 13th is her birthday.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we're holding for now.
We're gonna hold that for now because you always get so excited when you see a dragon deck. If this is a good deck that is resolving some of those problems with the suits being in the wrong elements and stuff.
Yeah, but the suits are in the right elements for the. Okay, we're gonna have to come back because
we'll come back.
Okay. Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. So I don't know a lot about this one, so let's look at it. This is really brightly colored. Oh, I like this 9 of Cups. That's pretty with the bottles.
Okay.
That's a 7 of Cups.
Let's see what else it's got going on.
Blue gilding, pretty. Can I make it bigger? No. Okay. Oh, I might be able to do... That doesn't make... Oh, I can make it a little bigger. Okay, wait, did you see what I did? There we go. Yeah. That's a pretty hyper... So this is Collage. Teacher. There's another kind of teacher for the Hierophant. That's a really cool card.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Death card. That's really cool.
I forget which teacher that was. I forget what his name is.
That's the one with the... I want to say Horus, but I don't think... Wait, isn't...
I forget what his name... You know what? I used to be all about Egyptian mythology and just name them off without even thinking about it. Now I have to look them all up.
Very scary Nine of Swords.
There you go.
10 of Swords. So it's got a Pipish thing going. That's a scorpion. That's a spider. If there's a lot of bugs in the swords, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. But the 3 of Swords, this is really different. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Can we get closer? Hello? There we go. Oh, these ones aren't labeled. The backs are... Is that the backs, the dragonflies?
I thought that was the backs.
Oh, I guess you might be right. Yeah, I can't tell. Here's the death card. I wish these were labeled so I knew which cards they were. Because it's like you get to see lots of cards, but if you don't know what they are. Okay, this one. Look at the parrot. Oh, that's pretty. See, it doesn't tell me what card that is. Why aren't you telling me what card it is?
That's... Okay, I'm sure
the cards themselves are labeled. I think it's a preview image issue. Right?
That could be.
Yeah, because look. Here they're labeled. Yeah, 3 of Wands.
Okay, we'll go back. That one's not labeled.
That's the 2...
Go back. Look, that's an ace.
Yeah,
that's a 2. The 3 is labeled. That is a 4.
The 5 is labeled.
Not every card. Oh, it could be, like you said, it could be imaging and what they've got, what they currently
I'd want to find out if all the cards are labeled or not. If they're not, that would bug me.
Okay,
but I think they are, I'm guessing.
Okay, but I would say you have an issue when it comes to consistency in a deck.
Yeah, if the labels aren't even, if they are not all labeled, if this is actually true to what you're getting.
You get really frustrated really fast.
That would really bother me.
So what I would say is take it on faith that the decks are labeled properly, but don't get it right now until you can confirm it.
Yeah, I would want to confirm it for sure.
So I think this deck...
This feels very 9 of Cups. Sorry, this feels very 10 of Cups, but that's the 9 of Cups because it's got kind of the rainbow thing going on, whereas this is the 10 of Cups. I don't know how I feel about this one. On one hand, it's really cool and different.
No, it is really cool and different.
I like that ace.
Okay. It's really cool and different, but unfortunately, because of the way... Unfortunately, like, I would not be helped by the lack of labels on the cards. And until but this is my personal thing. I don't think I would... When you're picking something for somebody else, you want to understand what's going on.
Oh, here we go. Somebody took their own picture. That one's not labeled. Unless the label's in a different spot. Let's see if anybody else posted pictures. Yeah, here we go.
See, I would turn the deck. Everybody
I want to read this review. I want to see this review. No, yeah. These are all 3 labeled.
Oh, they're all 3 labeled.
So maybe it was just the way that the picture was taken. Yeah, see, it's cut off. So maybe the label's up top and the label's down bottom. You know?
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, so there's the Ace of Cups.
They're all labeled.
I think they're all labeled.
Okay, so they're all labeled. They're all labeled. They probably...
Yeah, here we go. Here's a bunch.
Yeah,
they're all labeled.
They're all labeled.
Phew. Okay, that was going to be a thing that was going to bug me. Yeah.
I think you would enjoy that deck.
I think I would too.
I think you would really enjoy that deck. But
I'm not sure about the spider.
I think I still think the Papez and the Tarot of Dragons wins out over that.
I think Papez wins over this.
Ooh,
I'm not sure.
And with $27 delivery and $81 for it's over $100 for the deck.
Sadly, this is super common for Canada because it's already done the conversion from US. So that's about 60 US.
Oh, it's about 60
and about 20 US shipping. Yeah. So.
But I'm not sure. The Tarot of Dragons and the Wisdom of Papez, you already were way more excited about.
True.
So I don't think.
Should I X this one?
I think that has to come off.
Whew. Okay. Oh man. Okay. So the Iris Oracle. So this one now, Candy Sullen Soil tried to sell me this during her sales to the deck. Do you remember? Let me show you some cards. You might remember if I show you cards. Basically, it's got a very like kind of emotive. Oh, Bruno's like, you're together on the camera. That means I get your lap, right? Come here. Come here.
Oh, come on.
There you go.
There's my bubby.
Okay, so this one has the reason that I didn't go for this one. Do you want to know that, or do you want me to not tell you?
Well, okay, so you've had an opportunity to get this before, and you didn't go for it.
Well, I was tempted by it before, but I feel like it runs a little too close to the Reclaim Oracle. It kind of seems to have a similar job. I'm also not sure I'm fond of this one, Gifts from the Past. That makes sense as a card to read intuitively.
Is this, this is Oracle, right?
But like Volcano, yeah, I guess this one also I could read intuitively. Yeah, it's an Oracle. I mean, it does have a lot of cards. It is really different. But I feel like with Wisdom of the Shadow and with Reclaim Oracle, I feel like I have things that are kind of similar in energy.
When I saw the Papez, I'm like, there's a lot of imagery in the cards that I can just spot really obviously.
Yeah.
Like the lotuses and just the peacock and things like that. And on the assumption that, because I know that sometimes when you're playing an oracle card, you want to be able to look at the card, contemplate. We had a
whole thing.
Yeah. So, what are you in the mood for these days when it comes to oracle? Are you in the mood for the message with a quick message, or are you in the mood for contemplating?
I feel like I've been really picky specifically about my oracle collection lately and wanting the kind of oracle that I can use in a lot of different situations. So I want something that feels expansive, that I can pair with the deck or use on its own. I do think I could pair this one or use it on its own, but I think I think as long as I have Reclaim and decks like Reclaim.
Volcano. The one card said Volcano. This is looking up the Labyrinth. I think you would probably, to get the best experience out of this
working
deck,
with the guidebook.
And that's not a problem.
Which is not a problem, but I do find that if I have to work with the guidebook, I don't tend to reach for it.
And not nearly the same way.
Yeah.
I think this one, it's a cute deck, but I think it loses out to Papez, especially for what you want out of an oracle deck these days.
Yeah. Ooh, are we Xing it?
I think we are. I've said no 6 times now.
You happy?
This is awesome.
Okay.
Yep. What are we at right now?
This is the Bohemian Wild Lenormand.
Okay.
So, is that all?
You know what?
I'm
gonna say no without a look. You can talk about it if you want. I can't remember the last time you've done a Lenormand reading.
I use Lenormand for specific purposes. My issue with Lenormand...
that's not what I said. When was the last time you did a Lenormand reading? I can't even say it.
Probably about 3 weeks ago.
Would having a new Lenormand deck inspire you to do more Lenormand?
I'm really culling my Lenormand deck collection right now because I really only need a few because they all do the same job. And this is really pretty. But I'm already in the process of whittling down my Lenormands to just my few favorites because I always reach for the same ones whenever I do Lenormand.
Yeah, you never really switch out on those anymore.
Mm-hmm. There's a few I really like,
and you don't use them that often anymore.
I use them.
You use them.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe. I use them, but I don't use them with the frequency and variety that I use tarot, so I don't feel like I need a variety.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, but I had to say it in my own words. We just had this conversation.
Yes. Yep. Now, how much is this one?
Oh, I don't know. How much is it? Wait, can I even buy it here? Wait. Shop. Hold on. Shop, decks. Let's see. Bohemian Wild Lenormand. It's $42 US plus shipping plus exchange.
Yeah.
So probably about $80 Canadian by the time I'm all said and done.
Yeah. No, I mean, unless
you... Photos,
okay. Here's the thing. If you were like losing your freaking mind right now,
yeah,
I'd be going, yeah, go ahead and get it. You don't do go ahead and get it. You don't do Lenormand off, and if the deck is super 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 catching your attention, it might get you more into Lenormand, but that's you're not sounding like that.
No, this is the third edition.
It's got lots of unicorns.
Well, it's got a unicorn as the rider card, which makes sense. I do really love this edition as opposed to the other editions.
Yeah.
I love the book, how she's... Wait. Okay, let me go back. Hold on. So this is the third edition. I really like the way that...
The new editions,
yeah. I like the way that she's looking in the book there.
Oh, he's done. He wants down.
You want down, buddy? Okay. It is okay. This is definitely up my alley aesthetically.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But right now I've been getting rid of Lenormand decks lately, not bringing them in.
Like I said, you do. Yeah, you do read Lenormand, but that's kind of like a special occasion thing that you do, and it doesn't matter how many decks you have access to. You still only grab the same 2 or 3 decks.
That's true.
I
have my go-tos and everything else languishes.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick that deck for you unless you were like literally drooling.
Like losing my mind? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Last one. Oh man, this one. Oh, okay. So, we're not going to look at the price.
That's $100 to
Hold
get
on.
it. That's over $100 to get it here.
I have to say there's something
Oracle
really...
again?
Yeah, this is called Begin, a storytelling oracle. So
they're puking rainbows in each other's mouths.
Oh my god. That is not what I see. I see an exchange of energy, but okay. Sure, they're puking. Okay, next card. Hold on. Treasure. Creation. This one's really intriguing to me because I don't think I have anything even remotely like this. Spring, the garden, protection, dive in, invocation. Let's see if there's more cards here.
I'm still gonna think of those 2. I don't know if they're dogs or wolves.
I think this is really big though, like physically big. Let's see. I think it's somewhere. Let's see if it tells us.
72 cards.
Yeah, it's a lot.
9 by 12
There's a
book,
8.5 by 12 book.
3.5 by 5.75.
So that's
that is
big. That's
5.75 is like that. They're still pretty big.
Yeah, they're probably about the size of the giant Rider-Waite Smith, maybe smaller.
No.
No, not that big?
No. 5.75 is what's that deck at the very end there?
That's the standard size. You mean this one? The Enchanted
No,
Tarot?
no, the next one over.
That's a standard size deck.
Oh yeah, Enchanted Tarot maybe.
Yeah, this one might be 5.75, but it's not 3.5.
Do we have a?
So this is.
I have like 14 different rulers. It's gonna be that tall and a little bit wider.
And wider, yes, which is gonna make it really
be big,
meaty. Expensive.
It is.
Oh, see, she's holding it. It's not.
Oh, okay. No, it probably is.
It's pretty big. Look at the hands.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I feel like I saw some walkthroughs of this when people were first talking about it. It's been out for a bit now. I've never heard anybody say anything negative about it. I'm concerned only. I'm really excited about this one, but I am mildly concerned that some of these titles won't really work for me. Like Spring is like, okay, yeah, but then what? And if the guidebook's really good, then sure. But if the guidebook,
you're okay, but you don't want to work with guidebooks right now.
I want to work with them. I don't like being reliant on them.
Okay, well, what I would suggest. Okay, so let's take a quick look. How much is Wisdom of Hafiz again? Go 28.
Yeah, I was just gonna see what it is to buy
Oh no,
directly from Amazon.
there's two somethings, 23 something.
Huh? Oh no, it's up here, honey. The price is right here.
Oh, 21.90.
Yeah, it's basically gonna be $23.95.
Okay, how much is Tarot of Dragons?
$28.79.
Okay, how much is that one? $120 with delivery.
100. That's bad math. That's like $110 with delivery.
Plus, whatever taxes we're gonna have to pay.
Right. It says there's only one available. I think it's lying to me. Oh, this might not be the original seller, so I will have the proper link down below. I just realized I didn't really call it to make sure.
Oh, this is an Etsy reseller.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. Let's see. It's a little magic shop. This might be a real reseller. Let's see. No, this looks like it's possibly their deck. I don't know. I'll have to find out where the real deck is sold and go there. So that might not be the real price. Let me actually check that because I want to show people. Begin a storytelling deck. Here, I don't know, a little magic shop. That might be the correct place.
So you know what I would do?
Wait. Wait, I gotta make sure the screen's showing the right thing. Hold on. I'm gonna just make sure. So I'm gonna go little magic shop here. Same thing. So I think... Okay, here it's only 45 US. So, what?
But that may not...
I don't know.
Okay, that's gonna... Okay.
I'd have to research and find out how much it actually is, but I would definitely make sure I'm buying from the genuine seller. And I'll make sure there's a genuine link down below.
You'd have to research and make sure it's not a knockoff.
Yeah, I'll have to make sure I have the right links for you guys, so don't necessarily go off of Etsy or off of anything I've shown, because I don't know what's the legit link yet. I haven't found out.
Okay, we've been looking at the deck, but
for the images,
it looks like one of the pages might be a knockoff.
We don't know, so
and
we're
gonna
gonna
have to double check on
that. It might be the legit. I'm just gonna have to find
don't
out.
Go.
First.
Yeah. Well, don't go by anything that's been said. Only go by whatever link.
Whatever link is down below. Yeah.
Link is down below.
But anyways, it is really. Oh, here's another card to look at. Dive into. That's the same one I saw.
The garden.
I don't know. This is one that I think it intrigues me.
More.
Well, I think it intrigues me because it's different. The moon. See, I don't like that. That's just a title. It's not a keyword. Well, that's always a deal breaker for me at the end of the day. It sounds stupid, but I don't have any decks. I'm pretty sure none now that just have a title on them anymore because I don't ever use them. I want decks that give me keywords.
Okay,
it's just like a thing.
You have developed a bit of an aversion. If you have a deck that doesn't provide, if you have a deck that is like vague in its information, it's to the point where you feel like you need to look at the guidebook, you just don't really do that because you got so many decks where you don't have to do that.
Yeah, it's like
I would take this deck out.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that means we're down to 2.
Tarot of Dragons or Wisdom of Hafiz.
Okay, here can I say stuff?
But I don't care what you think. Look, I'm down to the 2 cheapest decks on the whole list.
Good job, babe.
Good job. Good for me.
Okay, here's my thing. The Tarot of Dragons is really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been brutal lately with duplicate themes.
Okay, well, and I also think the main reason why you're getting this particular deck, I mean...
Like, I have a dragon deck that I love.
What is that noise? Is that your dog?
Shayla's nesting behind us.
She's nesting somewhere.
She's like building herself a little... Look at her.
I can't see her. Oh, there she is. Hi, puppy.
Hi, baby girl.
She's putting herself to bed. She's digging a little tunnel to get under the covers. Yeah. And we're just hearing like... Troop, 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 troop. Anyway. Okay, I think I would take that one out.
Really? Okay. Okay. So you like this one the best?
Okay. I like the Tarot of Dragons the best, but I think that because it reminds you of me, I think that's your main motivator for getting it, and I'm not sure if you would use it for yourself.
Yeah, I kind of want you to want it.
Yeah. See, every time you see a deck with a lot of dragons, you want me to want it.
This is really beautiful. Wisdom of Papez.
This is
really
a gorgeous.
I don't have anything like this either. I would argue. I don't think I have any deck that.
This is a gorgeous deck, and so far.
I wonder if the guidebook has any of Papez's poetry in it. That'd be interesting.
So yeah, trust your wisdom. Now, unless there's something in the messaging that you don't really like, that is really a deal breaker for you, everything that we saw, take action. Everything that we saw so far matches the kind of messages that you're looking for when you use an oracle. It's beautiful art.
That's the back. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous.
Like, you can look at the butterfly, you can look at the second little butterfly, the plants, there's another little butterfly.
It's a really beautiful collage style, too.
Yeah.
This would pair good. Actually, this would pair really beautifully.
This would pair
really beautifully with this one that I was just showing you. The Enchanted Tarot. Look at.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at this. I'll show the internet, too. I think it would pair really nicely with the Enchanted Tarot. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is really pretty.
And that one is
And it's not competing with anything I have. Yeah. Whereas I feel like the Tarot of Dragons would definitely compete with Smoke, Ash, and Embers. And like, if I'm going to read for you with a dragon deck, I want to grab Smoke, Ash, and Embers.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to grab a different deck.
Plus, you have that deck.
Okay, so. Because Smoke, Ash, and Embers is still new and you're still excited about it. So if you get a second dragon deck...
Then one of them's going to languish.
One of them's just going to sit.
Yeah, that's true.
One of them's just going to sit. So I think you're down to Wisdom of Papez.
So is this the deck I'm getting?
That is the deck you're getting.
I get to say yes to this one?
And I get to save some money. This is...
Yay! Fun!
I got to say no 9 times. That was awesome.
That's literally all
I got to say
about.
no. Okay, I can see the dragon deck getting back on your list. I can see. Oh my God, there was so many of them. I can see a couple of those decks being back on the long-term list.
Yeah.
About someday I'll pick up this deck.
Yeah.
But there's no point in picking up.
So it's $23.95. That's so cheap.
But we had 2 different decks, like the ghost deck and the ghost and the dragons.
We're both kind of overlap.
You've recently gotten decks with an almost identical. Well, with an identical.
Identical theme, yeah.
There's no point.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no point because the minute the new deck comes in.
Either the old one gets ignored.
One of them gets ignored.
Yep.
One of them gets ignored.
And I've been this or thatting like crazy lately, where I'm like really like looking at where I have overlap and taking out overlap in my collection. I've been like really big on that lately.
The rest of them were a little bit harder. I mean, but this is probably the one that you got the most excited about.
I think you're probably right.
You got no. You got excited about the dragon deck, but you always do if you think it's a deck that I'm gonna like.
That's true. Yeah, I definitely get excited, like, almost on your behalf sometimes.
Yeah.
I really do like the way the titles on this are done. Oh, I was going to find out if there is any of Papez's poetry in the guidebook. I don't know if it'll tell us. I'd be super curious. It just says illustrated 104-page guidebook. I'm actually really excited to find out. But it's really a pretty, pretty deck.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. I don't know, did I cover this in Hot Takes? I don't think I did. I feel like this is the first time I've really seen it. I love this Love Unabashedly card. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I feel like it could be speaking about like interpersonal love or spiritual love. And,
it can apply to a whole lot of things. Keep the faith.
I love that.
No.
The colors too are so beautiful. You know what it is? This kind of feels like the Wisdom of the Sacred Bee artwork.
Yeah.
But without a bee theme.
Well, you've always gotten excited when you see anything. You've seen 2 or 3 different bee themed decks. I think you just kind of want the bee themes. Just because you haven't got anything with that kind of a theme yet in your collection?
I don't think I really want them. I keep anti-hailing them and saying, no, I'm not really interested in bees and, but...
I think you like the messaging that comes in those kinds of decks because I'm not paying attention to the bee decks. So I really don't know where the theming of those types of decks is, but I know you get excited about the theming of it.
But this feels like a similar art style, like vibrant and full of color and collage as the Wisdom of the Sacred Bee, but in a different theme that's more exciting to me.
If all of the cards are this
vibrant.
If all of the cards are like this with lots to see and interpret and look at and contemplate and we use the word contemplate again.
Yeah, go us.
Yeah.
I'm really actually super excited about this. You made a good choice for me, I think.
I did.
I'm going to order it.
I make good choices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, babe.
And it was cheap.
Yeah, you actually, I think this may have been the cheapest one on the list.
Yeah, that was...
It is the cheapest one on the list because the only cheaper one would have been, the only other one that was this cheap was the dragon one, and that was 28, and this one's 23.
Oh, wow.
So you did actually technically pick the cheapest deck for me, but I do believe you that you did not get it for me just because it was cheap. I do. It is the one that I like the best.
I was gonna say, considering the cost of all the other decks combined, you could have gotten the Papez and the dragons for the same price as any one of the other decks, but then you realize that you don't want the dragon deck. And as soon as you started realizing that, I realized I needed to keep my mouth shut.
I mean, another dragon deck in the house. It could be a shared deck.
No, it's too late. You are the one who talked me out of recommending that deck.
I am?
So I don't see why I should be talking you back into buying it.
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to buy that deck because it's like, honey, you should be excited about this.
Yeah.
So that's that. Okay.
Thank you.
I think I smell dinner.
I think I smell dinner too. We're going to go have dinner. Thank you so much to the Unicorn fam for giving us this short list. This was a lot of fun.
It was a fun list.
And whoever suggested the wisdom of Papez. So thank you to Ashley, one of our Unicorn fam members, for recommending this particular deck because it was clearly a good choice.
It was the winner.
I'm really excited to get it and play with it, and I will definitely talk to you guys about it, however it works out when I work with it, so I'll keep you posted for sure. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
These are always a lot of fun to do because I get new toys and get to be mindful about it.
I have a dog down here.
All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, and may your magic always shine.
Bruno says bye.
Bruno says bye. May your magic always shine from the inside out. Bye. Now, get your say yes face on. That's not your say yes face.
That's about as close as I'm going to come to saying yes.
I'm all shiny. Look how red I am.
That's fine. I'm wearing a filthy shirt that I'm wearing since yesterday.
We don't
care. And I smell bad. There's the thumbnail.
I don't smell you.
Try again.
What is your malfunction? I'm trying to do thumbnails. Look cute. I'm so red.
Don't worry about whether or not you're like, I'm finally going, and you're like, I'm so red. It's like, you fucked up my shot.
You fucked up my shot. No.
See, no deck for you.
Wait, this is the name of the game.
No deck for you.
You have to pick one for me. That's the whole point of the thing. It's birthday week. Just remember. Okay, wait. Okay, let's hit the button.